Hey, hello, what's up, guys? Yes, it's me again. I came back to my YouTube video, and then yes, today I wanna talk about something in English again, right? Okay. Well, today I want to talk about that. I'm thinking maybe that I'm gonna change the way that I shoot my videos. You know what I mean? That because every time I make these videos, I've been posting in YouTube video, for like for a while now. But every time I shoot that video, I don't have any script or anything. I just start speaking in front of the camera. But especially when since I started this challenge, that and I post a YouTube video every day to my YouTube channel. After since I started this challenge, I already thinking that I'm gonna talk about. I just pick the topic, and then I start talking in front of the camera, right, without script. That's same as usual, same as before. But one thing is that because I have to, it's kind of like an obligation, for me to YouTube, shoot a video and post a YouTube video, because like maybe in the morning I come up with that idea, one topic, and then I want to talk about this, right? And even though I don't make any script, I just can't stop thinking about how I'm gonna speak in front of the camera. For example, I'm kind of like always, I just can't stop thinking how I can speak, how I start the conversation, and how then for example, like it's kind of like trying to always I just can't stop trying to make a strategy for that that day's video, so it's kind of like for example, I start talking about this, and then I move to this, and then I, as a conclusion, I'm gonna say this, that kind of stuff, strategy. I'm not trying to come up with anything like a strategy for the speech, but I just can't help that just thinking about it in the daytime, because usually I'm shooting this video after work, so in the daytime at the office, or I'm doing something else, I just can't stop thinking about how I'm gonna speak in that video, that I'm gonna shoot in the evening that day. So if I do that, it's also that true that with that way, if I make a script and trying to shoot a video in front of the camera like I'm doing right now, I just can't speak very well, because when I try to speak, that already, that if I have a script, that script is always in my head, and I it's kind of like it is. I feel like that the script is actually stop my brain to speak more naturally, or seamlessly, because if I say something, if I have a script, I kind of like always have the script in my head, right? If not, I'm not looking at the script, but even I'm not looking at it, and the script is always in my mind and always thinking about it. And if I do that I feel that what is happening is that because my, as I mentioned earlier in the video, that when I speak, the situation that I can speak, at my best in English is that when I am so relaxed, and if I, something that I don't know what to come, for example, like if I talk to someone, you never know what you're going to talk about, right? Unless that it was a meeting or something. If you start the conversation with someone, and then they say hello, and then maybe talk about the weather, and then all of a sudden maybe that guy you are talking to starts speaking about kids or his dogs and pets and whatever. You never know. In those kind of situation, I usually can speak very good, because I'm not. There's nothing in my head, in my mind, that I'm gonna say this. I wanna talk about this way, that way. I don't have anything. So because even though I don't have any script, for these videos that I've been posting for the last 32 days, I think this is a 32 video, I think. Well, anyway, yes, about 30, video. In all of these video, I didn't even though I don't have any script, but I have the topic, right, and topic in my head, and then, as I said, in the daytime, before I actually shoot the video, I just can't, stop thinking about what I'm gonna say. So if I do that, because it's kind of like, even though there's no any physical script, but still, it's kind of like already that my strategy I've been thinking about in the daytime, it's in my mind, and that will stop me kind of like speak more smoothly, right? And then yes, I feel that English doesn't just come out naturally, like I do, in a daily conversation basis. So I thought that maybe from today's on, I only think that the topic, maybe, just a topic, but try not to think about it, think about it in the daytime, what, never try to, think about, or, trying to come up with this, strategies for the speech, I won't do that. I'm trying not to think about it, so that I have my brain, so that, I think that was yesterday's video, the day before, I think, I was thinking that, I was talking about, left brain and right brain, right? And the right brain for the, speaking or language. So I kind of like, if I have a script or if I have something in my mind, some idea, what I'm going to talk about in my, left brain, that would stop me actually speak, more fluently. So what I'm gonna do, from today's video, well, actually today's video also, that I didn't think anything, and I didn't, because it is my day off. So I have a plenty of time today. So if I do this, in the like evening or late afternoon, maybe I have a time to think about what I'm gonna talk about in my video. So today's video, and I started, it's around noon, and then yes, I post a video so that I don't have any time to think about what I'm going to talk about today. So here I am, I'm speaking in front of the camera right now, right? And then yes, I was thinking that my English is coming out more smoothly than the previous videos, because I don't have nothing in my mind, prior to start shooting. So I think that this is the best way for me to speak more, naturally, or more fluently, or very, speak more well, because I don't have nothing to, on my left, brain inside. I don't have any my mind. Only that I am trying, trying to make my right brain to the work. So I think, and also that I think that this is the best way for me to speak English, well. So yes, from today's videos on, I'm kind of trying to, well, because I have to, make a video every day, so I think at least I have to come up with that topic, what I'm going to talk about. But, other than that, I'm not trying to think, what I'm going to talk about, before the shooting. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, and then see, what kind of change that I can make, what kind of change that I can make, speaking, in front of the camera. And then maybe that this is something that, and because I'm thinking too much, prior to the shooting, that is why I cannot speak, smoothly, when in front of the camera, I guess. And also that, if I have think too much, prior to the shooting, maybe I got nervous, because I am the kind of guy who can get, very, easily, nervous about doing something. So maybe I'm just thinking too much, so I'm trying not to, that's what I'm gonna do. Yes, I'm not trying not to, think about video in the daytime, and then just, when I start shooting, I'm gonna just start, with nothing in my head, except that topic that I will talk about. Okay, yes, that's my, yes, I'm gonna change the way, to speak in front of a camera. And then I am also, yes, I am intend to just keep on posting video every day. That's my challenge. So what? Well, anyway, yes. Thank you very much for watching my YouTube video again. And I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Bye.